All right. All right, now let's see what we got going here now. As long as I mess with this other screen, my sound will stop on the airplane. I'm trying to do something first. Now I get back to this. I posted that on this live stream on TeamSpeak. If anybody over there. Doing a little flight here from anybody that might join. Doing a flight here from the edge of Oregon over into Boise, and I'll turn north at Boise, northwest, and go into a place called Bear Air. Altitude is 4,904 feet of that airport that we're going to. We have two VORs, one at Boise, and we got one at just above Bear Air off to the west of Bear Air. We'll be flying straight into the Dudley VOR after we leave Boise, and just before we get to the lake on the right, I'll go down over the lake and go up the lake past the little airport called Cossie, and after we pass it, we'll should be right there at the other airport pretty quick called Bear Air. We're gonna see if we can find that today. I don't have any flight plan. I don't have anything logged me in. I'm using electronics only. And without them, I have no idea where I'm at. So that's the way it goes. So I might not anywhere. I might be just lost as a goose. But I'm going to try it and see. Anyway, let's get this. I'm going to bring the radio stack back up. Autopilot. Anyway, we are 18 miles out of Boise. Boise is 5 degrees to my south of me, south side. I'll be turning left, north. I'm going to turn to a heading about 350, but after I turn, I'll pull the other VOR up and see how bad I am off. Total from here to the the airport, the actual distance from here to the other airport is 76 miles right now. But we're going to go into Boise first, which is 17 miles, 16.9 miles to Boise. We're flying at 7,000 feet. I've got it set on 115. I have no idea what it's doing. Let's look and see if we can tell. I've got an airspeed of, it says on the airspeed I'm doing 130 right at 32, something like that. Okay. Ground speed is 147. It ain't jiving with a autopilot, but that's alright too. One of them is probably on airspeed, and others on miles per hour. When they calculate between them, they don't work the same. Temperature is 37 degrees Fahrenheit in this, up here this morning. A little chilly up here in this air. Now, as soon as we get over the VOR, we'll make a turn to the left. As soon as we turn, we'll set our other VOR up, start lining up on it, see if we can find that lake. Within 10 miles of the airport or the VOR, we should be over that lake. I'd say around somewhere around there, between 5 and 10 at least, maybe a little further out. I don't know, but the lake will be off to the right. and it's got a like a finger channel off the end of it on the right. It's actually about three of them, and the middle one going out to the right. Goes out to a little airport. Cassia, once we pass Cassia, it's just a little ways up to there to the little airport. Bear Air. See if we can find it today. I'll go back outside the plane, check the terrain again. Miles from Boise. We'll be passing just north of the VOR and turning as we come in contact with it. Heading bug, I'm flying a heading of 064. And I'll be turning to 350 as soon as it locks on. The localizer, VOR localizer is set. The heading bug flying into it. Once it gets there, the heading bug will go off and we will make a turn automatically. And at that point, we'll start searching for other VOR and get it set up. I'll move my heading bug once it changes to the actual heading of the owl leg. At that point, I can use my other VOR to set it up, see where we at. We'll get them both set up, get back on the heading bug on that heading, and then we'll switch over. 9 miles out of Boise, probably right there in front of us on the right. We're flying almost right over the airport, but the VOR must be out slightly off to the right of it, or the other end of the runway, probably the other end of the airport out there. Click on another screen, my sound on my recording stops. The desktop sound goes away. Check, see if it's coming up. It is. Be turn a little right here in just a few minutes. 6.8 miles from the VOR. The green arrow on the upper right hand indicator will go to the right, and it'll go around to it lines with the one on the left, and at that point we'll turn away from it. It'll come around to about 170, and then we'll be turning. That's what it'll be 170 is what it'll be. We'll turn out on a heading of 350. Coffee cup's empty. Let's see what it looks like down in this little town down here. It's a big city of Boise, I guess. Never been to Boise in real life. But there comes the airport right there. The needle on the green needle is coming around. As I fly past, it'll come around until it lines in the yellow needle on the left. The bar will come down, and when it goes to moving or when it comes down one, it'll cut my heading bug light off. At that point, I'll start preparing for the turn. I'll start preparing for the straight leg after the turn, actually. Shouldn't get into the mountains. I should be turning well for that. But I may turn straight into some. I don't know how high they are out there. Could get a quick look-see. See what I'm reading. See, I got some mountains out here. The red spots off to my left. About where we headed. We should be just to the left of them, actually. I think, after we turn. If not, we'll probably need to climb just a little more. Just get over them. Get them behind us. Alright, the green needle is almost around there. About time for the heading bug. It just went out. The heading bug light just went out. The airplane's automatically turning. Take us around to 350. And I went past the bar. It was on the bar before it turned. So it actually went past. I'm gonna let it come back and line itself up. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get the nav 2 set up. And right there's where nav 2 is. But I want to get on the bar before I get to it. We are 71 miles from the nav 2 VOR. I want to get back over to this bar before when you cross over real close to it, it makes it hard for it to actually get it. I was real close to it when I crossed over. You need to be 10, 12, 15 miles out when you cross over. That way it won't be so hard on turning. Let's pick some line itself up now, and I'll pick to click the heading bug back on anyway. Right there, I'm gonna set the heading bug, let it come around to it. There we go, right there. Now I can go back to nav 1. It's not on because the numbers are wrong. No wonder. When did they get changed? Now it's on. Now that showed me right there. I'm off by my actual estimate. I'm off by 10 degrees. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get on that right there. Get it straight into that. Now 68 miles out. Turn it straight into the other VOR. Now I can put this on the same heading as that. Because I no longer need that estimated heading. I've got an actual reading. And we get across the other side of these mountains. Let's see where we at for us. Like I said, we're to the left of them red mountains. I thought we would be. So we should be alright. Should not have to worry about our altitude too much. We've got to come down if we get over the lake to about 5,500, 6,000, something like that. That's only 1,000 down, ain't it? Yeah. 2,000, 1,500 down. Where we at? Alright, we got Boise behind us. We're on a heading bug. Well, actually, we're on localizer again, direct to the VOR. Heading bug is set two flight if I need it. Get the other side of these ridges here where we can see. Yeah, I lost the multiplayer a while ago. That's the first time I lost it while I was flying, I think, in quite a while. I've lost it sitting still when I was out of the room. Overnight or something, usually. Might be due to so many things going at one time. I am recording offline. I'm also doing a live stream. I don't do that much. I try to check it and see what it's doing. But I'm gonna put this recording up probably still the live stream when it's all said and done. Same video. The other started late. 63 miles from Dunley. It's Dunley, D-O-N-E-L-L-Y. Got a few clouds hanging around here now. Hoping ain't no clouds over that lake down on top of it. There is a VOR, DME too. I didn't write it down. It's off slightly to the west, almost dead west of the 20 west, maybe a little north of west from the airport we're going to. That's ADF 363, I believe it was. I looked at it, I forget now exactly, but I believe it's 363. Let me set this on 363 and see if it comes on. See, it jumped 2 numbers. All the rest of them dump 1, and when it gets to that, it jump 2. I need just 1 in between them. Well, done it again. Well, I believe it's 363, but I'm not sure of that. I don't want to go back to the map and look. 63 or 73 maybe. I don't remember. Mine now saying it was 73. 373. I'll check if we get a little closer. We're too far out anyway, it won't count here. It won't be too much further though. 58 miles to the VOR, and it's almost about as close as the VOR is. Be the gold needle on by the green needle if it comes on, but I'm not really planning on using it. I didn't try to line on it. The runways are 16 and 33, 16 and 34, and altitude 4904. Once we get off the radios, I may set it up on one of the runway headings so I look at it and tell the direction I need to be. It won't really help me now on flying it itself, but it'll just tell me what direction I need to be. I think the VORs is going to be, not the VOR, but the ADF's almost going to be a approach plate. But I'm not sure on the other end. I'm on the opposite end. I'm on 3-4 now. That's runway heading. On one of them, .34 and 160, 340 and 160. What else we got out here? The mountains still up here around us pretty close. come over a few degrees to the right. No, I'm on. No, I can't. That's right. I'm not on that. I'm on the. I'm alright. I looked like I was off a little bit since it's flying itself. The wind's probably got me a little bit. It's showing me missing a little bit, but it's flying itself too. It's got crapping probably. Which one? I'll be right back. Play that driveway. Just in the morning. Back, here we go. I'm back. $48 out. Keep checking that ADF to see if I can guess that right. You're right, write that down here on the other. I still don't see no lake, but once I cross this mountain here, I should be able to see one. The lake should start to come into view here pretty quick on my right. A dark cloud there. Puffed up there on me all of a sudden. Capsian. Remote gone Capsian. Let's see my leak here. Probably. live stream. And a recording local. Headed up into Idaho, just outside of Boise. North of Boise, headed into Bear Air, is the name of the airport. Trying to find a lake. Gotta find a lake to find the airport. Just on the lake of the airport called Koski, and after you pass Koski, it's one up there called Bear Air. Line VOR. No flight plan. All I got to go by is what I see. Electronics, I'm looking for that lake. We are now 38.8 miles out of Donnelly VOR, and I'm trying to watch for a little ADF. I'm not real sure. I'm not real sure I got the numbers right on it. I wasn't planning on using it. It ain't coming on neither one of the two. I think it might be. But we're still a little ways out yet too. That's going to drop to 5, probably 6. 6, 7. 6, 3. Still ain't on. It probably ain't right. I don't remember what it was exactly. There's a lake right just the other side of that ridge. In front of me, the ridge is red. I need to go up through this hole right here. I'll go over the ridge, drop off to the lake, maybe. Well, I'm going to have to climb still, but to be safe right now. On account of that red terrain I'm looking at, I'm going to climb another 1,000 feet and drop back down into Nevada. I could turn right and go around Nevada, but I'm going to try to go up through here. Use the GPS just to get altitude estimation. It'll cross some red, but not no real bright red usually. A little tri-pacer here. Try to light out on the wing out there. Yeah, the light won't be on that wing. Yeah, it is too. I thought it'd be out. That's what I get for thinking. That says panel lights, dummy. Don't say landing lights. I don't see landing lights on there, one of them. I guess they got a switch. That bar don't have a landing light switch. That's out of a 300 extra. One way to turn it off. That's alright. I don't need it off. It'll be alright. $31 miles. Let's see if we got. If we don't have it by now, we're not gonna have it. Well, we got it. The gold deal is up. We've got the AD up, even though I wouldn't plan on going to it. If I have to, I can go to it and back down to the. I'll see a little lake on my right yonder. which I'm not real sure if that's it or another one. No, it's that little lake right there on my screen. Right, it is. It's the other side of the mountain, actually, on my right. I've got to cross over that mountain. But like I say, I should be within 10 miles or so when I cross over to the lake. 10 or 15 miles anyway. Swing across that mountain to the lake. There's a little sag in that mountain about halfway of the lake. Be a good place to cross it. It's just about in the arch of the compass. It's a little smaller there and looks like a little sag in it. Lightens up a little. Be a good place then to cross over it. There's that little lake right in front of my plane on the GPS. That's it right there. We're looking for that long lake. If I'd have went around the other side of that mountain up that ravine, I'd have been over the lake when I got there. But the electronics carries me this way. Now if I'd have estimated further over, I could have come up the backside on electronics. If I go this route right here, I'm going to get on a heading bug. On kind of maneuver my plane. Nobody told her that altitude off. I seen that. But well crashed me. Now I'm gonna move slightly away from them mountains. I ain't got the right one on. That's really the one off. I had to do there. If you turn it on, it'll do that. That's really turned it off. I should have knew I hit the wrong one when that happened. But that's just something that goes along with that. I'm gonna fly alongside this mountain this way. We'll cross over at about middle ways. And if I stayed on the straight heading over top of these mountains of the VOR, instead of turning it a little bit, it would put me past the airport. Well, not actually past the airport, but more direct to it on an angle instead of the way I was planning on going to it. But the GPS, I'm having to use it a little. The mountains between me and the lake, I can't see it. I know it's on my right at about 10 miles or so. At that point, I can turn 90 degrees right. What's their distance now? 23 miles to the VOR. Like I said, 10. I should be able to hit that little ravine, little low place there. And cross over. I'm gonna get 500 more feet up on kind of these mountains. Even though I feel like I got it made, I don't know about the crossover. It looks tight. Got a crop circle down there or something. See a low place right there in between them mountains. I believe that's where I need to cross over it. If I get in between this ridge and the mountain and then cross over that sag yonder, or just past, I'm not real sure. I believe it's just past that ridge actually. Anytime now, put me on the lake if I cut across. What we got out here? I'm gonna go through that sag. Just side of the mountains, what I've got in mind. Side of that ridge up yonder, there's a little valley there, like try to go through there. Over to the lake, which should be just over that mountain. And that gives me 18, anywhere around 10 to 15, I'll stop that. And cut across to the lake. I see the lake right now across that mountain. Through a little ravine, I see at the edge of it. As soon as I clear the mountain, I can come down just above the water, I believe. Get over here past this ridge and turn up through that little ravine. Carry me right over to the lake. It's 17 miles out. From the VOR, not from the airport. That ADF is on the far end of the airport. Probably the wrong way heading. It's probably a approach point plate for the other end. I'll get right in a minute. My tongue taking around my eye teeth. I can't see what I'm seeing. Oh no. Alright, see the little ravine I'm headed for there? That's what I was talking about. Thought that was there when I saw it on my GPS a while ago. There's the lake. We could be up around the fingers of the lake that I was talking about. Almost crossing up. Those three little channels leading off the upper end of the lake. The center one's what I need to be on. As soon as I cross here, I'm coming back down. I'm gonna slow this thing down a little bit where I can tell more about what's going on. 95 ought to be a good one. Right there. Alright. Like I said, there's a little airport up here on the lake. Go right across by that airport. She carried me right onto the little airport. Come down about 65. And there's 3 fingers on that lake over there, supposedly. So I think that second one yonder, way up yonder. The third one is actually the end of it, I think. Yep. So the second one yonder is what I'm headed for. To the middle one. $11 miles from the VOR. Should be much far enough from the airport I'm going to. We don't want to land at the wrong airport. There's one on the lake, just off the side of it here. And out that channel, don't miss far going to the airport I'm going to. Seeing it may be hard to do, depending on what kind of strip it is, and probably grass or maybe asphalt, I don't know. Right there's the first channel. The second one's one I'm after. Where we at now? Try and get inside this bowl with his legs out. Almost set this at 6,000. We're not down there yet. I think I see another little airport. Then we got one out in the middle of that plateau up there. That's what we're going to.
2,500.
The man says 2,500 feet meters of water. The ground. There's a little airport, a little bear strip right on the right of that dog leg in that lake. And we straighten that dog leg out slightly on an angle from here. Should take me to the airport. I think I see my airport. See something out there in the middle of nowhere. If that's that one there, that's mine out yonder. I don't know how low I want to come. Stay above the ground, but I'm not at risk of being very high. Yeah, middle leg right yonder. Out of these three is where I'm headed. I see the airport on the right hand side of that dog leg, and we'll go just past the left of it and right out over it, just to the right or out the end of that channel. Should put us on our airport. And I see something out there in the middle of that desert area. Whatever it is out there.
$1,000.
It's the little airport right there. It's my right wing, just past that island out there, that dog leg of that lake. That's Costco. Koski. K-I, not K-O. Koski. But that is that little airport. And the next one I try to middle of that field, mine if I can find it. Before I get to that wooded area on there. Bear Air. Should be up there somewhere. That's definitely a little lake right there though. I'm level at 5,800 feet, but not much above the ground. There's two spots out there that could be at the airport. Should be almost straight in front of me now. I'll see an airport off to the left right yonder. So that's the only thing out here, probably is. It's not supposed to be a nut in here, I don't think, so it's got to be a little bit more to the left than I expected, but it's alright. But that's Costco under me. And there's the ADF out there in the middle of that field. And the other airport's out yonder on my right, not on my left, so I'm looking at the wrong thing. Little grass strip, one straight in front of me yonder. That's one I was looking at. Well, yeah, there's that other airport. That big one is that right there. So mine's in between here and there. That ain't mine over there. Little gray strip right here between me and there somewhere. A little to the right, what I said a while ago. Get over to the right and look for it. Now, 85. A little slow down power here. I'm gonna go 75 for speed. I'm looking for that airport. Is that it in the woods right there? That's too close, sir, I believe. There it is right there from me, though. Yeah, there it is. I see it. Oh, cut this thing off. That's it right there. That's our little grass strip right there.
$500. Approaching minimums. Minimums. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
I stalled it. I stalled it before I got there. I had too much flaps and not enough power to hold him in there. Behind the curb. It's all grass, so I guess that's alright. I'll yield. Check his phone. Hello. Do what? Yeah. Do what now? Okay, it's a 3-bedroom house. It's just built from the time out. This was subdivision. 301. Anytime you want. Yeah. Yeah. Now, we park this thing somewhere out here in the grass. Yeah, I didn't do too good job of landing that. This little, I ain't flew this plane so long I didn't know what to handle. I got on the curb on them flaps on the speed and power. Too much flap for what I was doing. And another thing, going from window to window, it changes the view and you don't realize where you're at. It changes looks. It'll lie to you. Anyway, I'm gonna stop right there, and that's gonna be it for now. Let me shut this thing down. Lock the brakes. Shut off all the lights. Turn the power off the plane. Should do it right there. Okay. That's it, and I'll be gone bye-bye, and I'll catch y'all later. I'm gonna see if I can put this up on YouTube and do something else. I'm gonna go.